Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Gardening Friends, and as always I'm your host Scott, and today we're going to talk about hydroponics again, but this time we're going to go with a tub, a deep hydroponic water system for one plant, but a huge plant. I will be using a pepper plant, and also as for my ingredients within the water, I will be using like organic supplements. That's gonna be actually in our water, bubbling away, oxygenating and everything else. The first thing you're gonna need is one of these tubs that you can pick up at Walmart. It could be anywhere. I'm just saying Walmart because Walmart is pretty much all over the place. This is an 18-gallon tub. There you go. How's that for a price? $4.97 for your 18-gallon tub at Walmart. Okay, next we're gonna need a pot for a plant, but what you're gonna do is actually put holes in it like this. Okay, basically it's the same as you remember these little hydroponic pots. So basically it's just mimicking the same thing but much bigger pot. So you need to take a utility knife and make some holes all over the place, kind of to like mimic the same kind of thing. All right, next is the cover here. Okay, see, I already drew a circle on it. Okay, you're gonna cut this circle out to accommodate so you can actually put the pot inside. Here's my other one I have made for in the past for smaller hydroponic system, but the principle applies. So you put down your little bucket, so you see it accommodates it. So basically you're doing the same thing with the big one. Another thing that you are going to do is, once your pot is like this, these are really big rocks for your hydrogen. Hydrogen are like clay pellets like this. They're made especially for hydroponics. But the hydrogen are like kind of smaller than these holes, okay? So what we're gonna do, I just cut in a little piece of paper in there. And I just took a little piece of paper and we're just gonna line our bucket like this. Okay, so basically you're gonna get like this, and that permits you to put all your hydrogen in here. The hydrogen pellets won't fall out through the holes. And don't worry, the roots and all that are gonna go through the paper, okay? It is just paper. As soon as this hit water, it'll become really soft and the roots will go right through that, right through those holes and right into the big tub. Okay, so let's get started. Let's take out the tub, put some water in it, get the pump in there with the bubbler, and let's do this. Okay, well, the first thing we need to do is wash our tubs and our hoses and bubbler and all that stuff to get rid of any kind of bacterial, salt, calcium, or whatever from the previous thing I did with it. Okay, and I'm gonna do the same thing with the hydrogen. I'm just gonna go through everything and I try to wash it as best as I can. All my stuff is washed and my tub is in position on the counter. You want it placed exactly where you want it, because this thing, once it's filled up, is going to be really heavy and it's going to be really hard to move. And meanwhile, I did finish my pot through my cover, and that's what it gives you, you see. It was really easy to do. Just take your utility knife and go for it. So there you have it. So now I'm just gonna fill this to about until there's about 1 inch of water inside my pot. As you can see, this is gonna take a while, so I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, well, I'm done. My water's in my tub. I got about an inch and a quarter inside my bucket here. And now we're good to go. We're gonna put our nutrients and bubble bar in our tub and we'll be ready to go. Alright, as you can see, my bubbler here are installed. My hoses will go down. Pumps right there in the back. Right here. It goes up and in there to my bubblers, okay? You might want to weigh down your bubblers so they stay in the bottom. And you notice I put a little strap here. That's just a safety measure to keep the tub from bulging out because it's really heavy. I would recommend letting this run for about 24 hours before you do anything. And make sure you read the ingredients to make sure how much to put in your water. And this time I'm going with all natural stuff. I also threw in a handful of manure and different little things. So I'm making like a worm tea, if you want to call it that. We'll just call it a cow tea. The only thing that's gonna happen is I'm gonna have to probably change my water once a week. No big deal. Alright, that said, let's get to the fun part. First thing we need to do is get rid of the soil inside the roots, and so we have a nice cotton ball of roots. Okay. Now we're going to try to massage it just a little bit, not too much. We don't want to hurt the roots. The best remedy for this is water. Well, I'm done, and here's the result. You got a big cotton ball, just the roots. So that's what you gotta do. Now let's go plant this bad boy. Okay, now what we need to do is put the plant in the bucket here, like so. And now we're gonna fill it with hydrogen. Alrighty, so let's continue this. My paper's inside, and we're just gonna go like this and start putting in some hydrogen. You might want to go up and down like this to make it sink. To sink your hydrogen a little bit. Yeah, I think I am gonna put a couple of supports. Alright, as my support, I took some old little bamboo sticks I had from my plants, and I put 4, 1 on every side. And I'm just gonna take some burlap or whatever you want to just go around like that. Now that this is done, we're gonna work on the light. And there you go, guys. Product finished. Plant's completed. It's supported with some wrap around it, and on top there's my neon light. These are 2 4-foot grow lights, and I'll leave them on like 16 hours a day or something. Hopefully in a few days I will see a lot of improvement. Okay guys, let's recap. There's a tub for $5 at Walmart with the pump and you know, the hoses and the bubblers for another $20, so $25, and you buy the rest of the stuff like your hydrogen and your stuff in your local hydroponic store. And you might want to inquire about the proper nutrients to do this. I am winging it with some natural supplements I have around. Hydroponic for $25, $30. There you have it. Give it a try. You've got nothing to lose. Until next time, I'm your host Scott. See ya.